Good evening, fellow punchers. Mickey D back with you here on Saturday evening about 5:45 with a couple for tomorrow and maybe one for tonight. When I was on with you Thursday evening, I said I'd be back Friday with two for Saturday. And I should have left it at that because they were the two that I had picked out in the Curragh, Gordon Bennett and Big Gossey. And then I went trying to go through Ascot, and I said Spencer is bound to have one, and I said it'll be a hold-up horse, and I thought Bob Pedro was the one, and lo and behold, he went off and he had two winners anyway, and he wasn't too busy on Bob Pedro. The women had a good day there today. They had three winners, I think, had they. But Gordon Bennett, bit of confidence booster in his last win in Naas. He absolutely hosed up. He was 4-1 last night. I couldn't believe the price he was. I think there might be a small rule 4 out of that, but only 5 cents. But he won by too much really, because he got probably £7 or £8 again on top. And Big Gossey's form was franked as well by the one that was second to Go Bears Go, and he hosed up as well. We had one at the furlong pole, which is always relaxing. I actually had a nice Trixie. I put in Go Bears Go and Gordon Bennett and Big Gossey. So I took a few pounds off them today. I might be getting another email during the week from a crowd. But anyway, tonight in Saratoga, there's a race on the turf. 9 furlongs. No, it's not. It's 9.5 furlongs. It's at 11:20. It was won last year by State of Rest of Joseph O'Brien, who won in Royal Ascot there this year. We had it backed and tipped. This race sees the first 6 finishers of the Belmont Derby, which was won by Longshot Classic Causeway. He got an easy lead that night, and we were on Nation's Pride for Godolphin, Charlie Appleby, and Frankie was a bit late coming round the turn. But he didn't pick up the leader. He didn't show as good a turn of foot as I thought. Buick rides him tonight, William Buick. But Stone Age was third in that race with Ryan Moore, and Johnny Velasquez, or Johnny V as I call him, he's riding this time. There's a horse there now, Annapolis, as well as is 3 for 4, and his 3 wins was on fast turf, and the time it was second was on soft ground. It couldn't pick up properly. But the horse that was second last time out to it was Double Clutch, and that let the form down last night in a race. But I think that Johnny Velasquez might ride this horse differently in Saratoga tonight. It was very impressive when it out in his couple of runs in Leopardstown at the start of the year and went out in front. And then they brought it from behind in the Epsom Derby. It finished 6th. I don't think it stayed the 1 miles 4 in Epsom as well as the thought. And then they rode from behind the last day. But there could be a change of tactics tonight. And at 5-1, 9-2, I think we could go a pint win on a gamble that might change the tactics, and he might front run and get an easier lead. Because Annapolis and Nation's Pride, and there's another one there, they're all coming from the back. So hopefully he might get the fractions right. It's just a guess and a hunch. I don't know. But anyway, that's a gamble. Life is Good is out tonight as well. But it was 11-10 earlier, but it's gone 4-5 now. That won the Breeders' Cup Mile in November, and then it beat Nick's Go in Gulfstream in the Grade 1 there in the end of January. Then he ran in Maiden in the Group 1, found it to a mile and a quarter too far. It's ideally suited by tonight's trip, but if it's odds on, I wouldn't touch it. I thought I was putting it up there at 11-10. Sunday, the Group 1 tomorrow is in Deauville at 2:55. The Maurice de Geest, 6 furlongs and 101 yards, which could be very beneficial to the Australian horse Artorius. It was third in the Group 1 Platinum Jubilee Stakes in Ascot to Naval Crown, and third over 6 furlongs in the July Cup. Both times it finished very fast. The extra 100 yards might suit his run style. He was third last year in Caulfield as a 3-year-old over near a mile. Jamie Spencer is riding him for the 3rd time. It should help. You think that he knows the horse better, and after a double today, it might boost his confidence. He's 9-2 shot. So we could have a win bet on that, a point win on Artorius in the 255 at Deauville, and one in England tomorrow. Levitate, it's in the 645 at Haydock. It won for us the last time. It 6s into 3s, I think. Got up by a nose. It was one of those that I think it was one of the only ones that we got won by nose. We've lost 4 or 5 by nose and short head, and a few by a nose lately. So the racing gods, could you please take more care of the passengers on the bus, please, in the next day or two? But Run for Oscar is a 6-4 favourite for Charles Burns. It's running tomorrow. It's looked to be well handicapped on the flat because it's rated 140 over hurls. But they're paying 5 places with 365, and he's a 9-1 shot, Levitate. I think we could have a pint each way on that with 13 runners in the field. He's a 3-year-old. They're getting £13 weight allowance for that. So I think there was a few winners put up today there. I didn't get a chance, and I didn't write down any names or anything. So Saturday can be difficult. But we got out of jail and the current the last 2 anyway. We had 3 pints on a 15-8 and a pint win on a 4-1. So not a bad day at all. Let's keep chugging along. Mickey D, over and out. I'm going for a few pints now tonight. So I'll be back tomorrow evening if I fancy something for Monday. All right, see you soon. Bash the bookies. Over and out.